And we also need a method which will activate and deactivate our star images. So for that, okay, so here we will create a method called set star, and we will take a int which is star achieve. Now we will loop through all our stars. So whatever how many stars we have in this array, we will loop through all of them. Here we'll check if our I is less than star achieve. If it is true, then we set that star at that particular index color to lock color, else we set it to lock color. And we need one more method, so this will be added to this button listener. So we'll create a so in the on click method, basically we are uh, getting our level manager, and we are getting its current level uh, variable. So right now it is not created, we will create it, and we are setting this variable to our whatever the level index this button represent minus 1. Okay, because we know our array starts from 0, and currently in our button we are increasing our index by 1, so we can set a correct text as well. So that's why we are reducing it here, and then we are calling our scene manager, and we are asking it to load the scene, which is level plus the index. So as you can see here, in my level scene we have this level 1 scene, so that's why we are using level plus the index. Okay, so we are getting this error because we don't have a scene manager. So here we will call using unity engine dot scene management, and we need a current level int in our level system manager. So here we will create a private int current level, and we will have a public int current level. We will have a get current level, and we have a setter which is current level is equal to value. Okay, so if I go back to our level button script, we no more have the error. And we need to set this on click to the button listener. So we'll create a private void start method, and we'll go to our button dot on click dot add listener, and we will add our on click method here. Okay, let's go to our level UI manager, and here we have left off, we need to create all our level buttons. Okay, let's do one thing. Instead of setting a prefab here, level button prefab as a game object, we will use level button script, and this will be more better guys, because we want to make sure that the prefab this variable refer to has this script on it. So if you use this as a variable type, then we have a guarantee that the game object which we are using has a script, this script on it. So we will create a new level button script, and we'll call this level button, which is equal to, and we are instantiating level button prefab in our level button holder, or I will just double click Control R, and I will call this level button grid holder. Okay, dot transform. And we all know our level button script has a method called set level button. So level button dot set level button, and we'll pass our level item value. So level item array I, comma, index will be I, comma, active level. So here we have to check if I is equal to our level system manager dot instance dot level data dot last unlock level. Okay, so if I is same as this last unlock level, then we will send true, else we will send it false. Now we need to initialize this thing. So for that we'll call this in a start method. So let's copy and paste it here. Okay, let's go back, and in our level button, let's add our level button script to it. You can see we have this option, log this thing, and our color will be, for lock our color will be black, and I will set it to, let's say, 60% of alpha, and for our unlock it will be white and alpha will be max. Now the reason we are setting it to white because our this star image already has a color of in their own color. So first we have this lock object, so lock image, then we have unlock object, so unlock image, then we have stars array, so we have 3 stars, so select all of them and drag it here. Then we have this text, then we have the button, so button is all button component is attached on our level button itself, so I can just drag it here like this. And we have this active level indicator. Okay, so let's save this, remove this lock, and let's go back, and here our level UI manager, drag our level button prefab to our level button prefab, and our level button grid holder to our level button grid holder. Let's click on play and let's see how it looks. Okay, so as you can see here, we have populated 10 buttons. They are scrollable. First one is unlocked and it is active. All the others are not unlocked, and the stars achieved is all. So here it is 0, but it is showing all here, so we need to see why it is happening. So if we go back to our level button script, we already have this set star, but we have not used it. So copy this and paste it here, and in our value dot achieved stars, just pass this thing to our set star and it should work. So let's go back and try again. Click on play. As you can see here, we are not showing any stars because no stars are achieved. So for time being, let's what we do, we will activate 3 of them. So first have achieved 1 star, second has achieved 2 star, and third has achieved, let's say, 3 star, and we'll make these also unlocked. So, and we'll make our last unlocked level is equal to 3. So if I click on play, as you can see here, so first one has 1 star, second one has 2 star, third one has 3 star, and the fourth one, this one, has 0 stars. And currently, as our last unlocked level is 3, so it is 0, 1, 2, and 3. So the third one has this, what you can say, this activator active. So if I, you can see this active level indicator. So for this fourth one, it is active. If you go for this third or second or first, they are all inactive. So let's close, stop this thing, and let's go back to our level system manager. Let's say 0, 0, and it will be also 0, and this one will be 0 as well. Okay, so right now we have 10 levels, as you can see here. So I will just select this, holding control, duplicate, or I will just first delete them. Let's go to our level, and in this we have this canvas. So this is a dummy thing, guys. So this thing should be replaced by your game, uh, so that you can set the proper stars system as well. So I will create a new C# script, and I will call this game UI, and double click on it to open it in editor, and I will give a namespace level unlock system,